mask and no service, and still no answers tonight. Governor Steve Sisolak barely acknowledging the massive problems right now still facing the state's unemployment system.
And now a judge is standing behind the thousands of people who say they still don't have their money.
I've been without a paycheck since around March.
Freelance photographer Richard Brian Salmeron applied for PUA just days after the state launched the portal. Like dozens of other Nevadans, he got an approval letter, but still he hasn't seen any money. He says trying to get any help from the hotline is frustrating.
Every time you're on hold, you think you're going to get through, and then they hang up on you, and it's kind of a defeating moment when the phone system just says goodbye.
Richard, like many Nevadans, was eager to get some answers from the governor about what's being done with what Sisolak has called in the past a broken unemployment system, unable to handle the massive amounts of claims.
To just acknowledge us, maybe create a callback system or a chat system or something where we acknowledge that we're in line.
But instead of acknowledging the consistent issues like having claims approved with no money, Governor Sisolak answered this reporter's question.
What are they supposed to do after a month of the system being up and they're not receiving anything? They keep being told Dieter is working on it. Is there another answer to give them at this point for some guidance?
Unfortunately, there is not another answer. Dieter is working around the clock to resolve these issues. We've gotten to as many of them as quickly as we possibly can.
But do the math. With 8 state adjudicators working 12 claims a day, it will take years to get the thousands of Nevadans paid.
Is there any way to speed that up, that process?
Yeah, they have to be done individually, and it can take 30 to 60 minutes to do one claim, which means we've got folks that are in there, they're doing 12 claims a day. That's all that they can get through a day.
But that answer isn't good enough for Reno attorney Mark Thierman at the helm of a class action lawsuit. Thierman is asking a judge to intervene and order changes at Dieter.
If you read it the way it was supposed to be read, and maybe not exactly the way it was written, you get to the right result, then I've done my job.
Richard, like thousands of others, are waiting and watching closely every move the governor is making on this issue. He knows people have had to sell personal items, maxed out credit cards, have negative balances in their bank accounts, and have suffered depression.
I've met Sisolak. I've taken his pictures. I've voted for him, but I feel let down by him right now.
And I have tweeted Governor Sisolak and our U.S. senators on several occasions asking for the National Guard to help with the situation like other states have done. And just today, the judge in the class action lawsuit is making the state of Nevada show cause as to why the state isn't paying PUA claims by July 7th, or the state will be ordered to pay up immediately. And you can bet Channel 13 will stay on top of this pressing issue.